And one prayer point: Father, let your will be done for me. Amen. Because sometimes, even what you like might not be the will of God for you. Sometimes, even what you want will not be the will of God for you. Amen. Do you know there are a lot of members are in churches and it is not the will of God for them to be in that church? Yeah. So they end up not fulfilling their destiny, not fulfilling their assignment, because they are in a place where God has not called them to be. They are in the place because the place is so nice. They are in the place because the place is conducive. Everybody is going there. No. I said I want to be a servant of God, following the will of God. The perfect will of God, not the permissive. The permissive will is when you are doing other things. There are people in the Bible that God called them to do this, and they end up doing a different thing, and God permitted them to do what they want to do. That is what we call the permissive way. So even though it is not what God wants them to do, God allowed them to do it and prosper in it because they want to do it. But I don't want to be in the permissive way. I want to be in the perfect will of God. Are you still there? So my prayer has been, Father, let your will be done. Is it not amazing that Jesus brought that up to the disciples? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. And the next thing is what? Thy will. Thy will. So my short message for you this morning is that start seeking and looking for the will of God for your life. And if you start early, you will find it. And sometimes the will of God will take you through things. It will take you through issues. You will find yourself like Jonah in a ship, and you will be thrown into the sea, and a whale will swallow you. All is in the will of God. You will find yourself in the belly of a whale, and it's still the will of God. And the whale, the big fish, will now have to go and vomit you. You are still in the will, but you have been vomited by a fish. But you are still in the will of God. Amen. Sometimes friends will reject you, will not like you. Sometimes family will not like you. When Abraham was fulfilling his calling, his family did not like him. The only person that followed Abraham, Lot, ended up fighting with him. And then they have to separate. He became a single man, alone in life with his wife. But because he was pursuing the will of God made him a